Your body is exhausted. The pain has reached deep into your bones. Sleep comes, but rest does not. You smile, but something inside continues to break. I know the pain you have not shared with anyone. I have witnessed every night when your only prayer was, Lord, give me a little relief. Today I respond, I am with you in your suffering. A voice inside you has gone silent, one that says, I have no strength left. Illness has drained even your soul. But know this, when you cannot rise from bed, I am near you. When medicine fails, my compassion becomes your covering. You are not alone. I am close to your every heartbeat. You feel that no one can understand the pain that begins every morning the moment you wake, the fatigue that never ends, the anxiety that constantly troubles your mind. But I understand. I have seen how many times you've hidden your pain behind a smile. There is no need to hide anymore. Before me, be as you are, weary, broken, yet still beloved. Your body is slowly beginning to shut down. Tasks that were once easy now seem difficult. When people say, you look fine, your inner heart cries silently because the brokenness inside cannot be seen by eyes. But I see it. I am with you in every moment when you wonder, will I ever be the same again? There is an emptiness within you that neither medicine nor people can fill. This illness is no longer just physical, it has reached your soul. But where your soul trembles, I stand firm. I will not let the light within you go out. I am with you even in that darkness where you feel completely alone. When the medical report came, and the disease was printed in black letters, your whole world stood still. Everything was unclear, only fear remained. But in that very moment, I placed my hand on your shoulder and said, this is not the end. I will walk with you. No matter how long or terrifying the road may be, you will not take a single step alone. Your soul is tired of endless treatments, tired of holding hope and then watching it fall. But believe this, when you feel like saying, I can't do this anymore, I am already fighting for you. I am healing your soul before your body. I am leading you to a place where pain no longer rules, only peace remains. In the silence of the night, your cries remain buried within. The world sleeps, but your eyes find no rest. Your body seeks rest, but your mind is restless. In that very unrest, I am present, sitting beside your bed, gently touching your forehead. I am the light that stays with you every night in your darkest room. When the doctor said, we can't guarantee anything, your heart nearly stopped. But I held you in that moment. My mercy goes beyond the limits of medicine. I work in places where science reaches its end. I am preparing a miracle for you, invisible, but real. You ask, Lord, why me? And I answer, because your tears touch my heart. Your suffering will not go in vain. Even within this pain, I am crafting a purpose that you cannot yet understand. But the day will come when you will say, my soul was broken, but the Lord reshaped me. When the body slows down, the soul begins to cry louder. You are tired, but your cry has opened the gates of heaven. I hear that cry, and I am responding. Today my presence will be the healing that touches life back into your soul. No one around you truly understands how heavy it has become for you just to wake up each morning. But I know. Every time you think, I can't take this anymore, I am there holding you. To me, you are not just someone suffering, you are my beloved child, and I will never leave you. The pain of loneliness is deeper than illness. When all relationships fade away, the heart begins to believe even God may have walked away. But I have never gone away from you. I am as close as your breath. The things you could not say to anyone, I have heard them all. Sometimes your eyes fill with tears for no clear reason. Because the soul knows there is a burden buried inside for too long. Today I invite you, hand that burden over to me. I will not let your tears go to waste. When the pain in the body increases, the soul starts to lose strength, hope begins to fade. But I am the one who can breathe life into dry bones. I am the one who can turn mourning into dancing. Trust this. After this night, morning will come, and that morning will carry new strength. Many have tried to advise you just stay positive. But they haven't seen your pain. I have seen it. I understand your every breath, every sleepless night, every unspoken fear. When I am near, you don't need to appear strong, just be real. Sometimes it feels like your prayers went unanswered. Even after years of waiting, no miracle happened. But remember, even the hours of waiting are part of my plan. I am not bound by time, but within time, I keep your hope alive. The world may say you've become weak, but I say you've become deeper. Your soul is passing through a depth where I myself am rebuilding you. This process is hard, but your future will be glorious. When no one is there to hold your hand, know this: I am there. In that corner of your room where your eyes look to the sky, I am present every time. I do not leave you, especially when everyone else does. You think you have fallen from my grace, but the truth is, you are resting in my lap. Illness has shaken your confidence, but in my sight, you are still just as precious. I will bring you back to the strength that was always within you. Illness has distanced you from society, the silence of others, their shallow comforts, and eventually their absence has become another wound. But know this: I am not one who abandons you. My love becomes most active when everyone else goes quiet. Every time you go to the hospital, every time the needle pricks, the reports arrive, machines beep, I am there even in the moment when your eyes look up and you say, Lord, I'm tired. And I say, I know. And I am right here. You've told yourself many times life will never be the same again. But I am creating a new life for you, one in which, despite pain, there will be hope, and even in weakness, you will feel strength. Illness has placed a question mark on your identity. You feel like you're not the same person anymore. But to me, you are the same, my creation, my reflection. I define your identity not by your illness, but by my compassion. The day will come when you will look back on this journey and say, I don't know how I made it through, but I know the Lord was with me. That day is not far. Your silent prayers in the middle of the night have not been in vain. Even when your voice trembled and your strength faded, your spirit reached me. Every sigh you released into the darkness, I received them like sacred offerings. There were days when even breathing felt difficult. When your chest felt heavy, and your hands trembled, I was the one who steadied you. Not by removing the pain, but by keeping your soul from collapsing. You've wondered if you're a burden to your family, to the world, even to God. But listen, you are never a burden to me. You are the very reason I draw near again and again. Each scar on your body, each weakened step, tells a story not of defeat, but of endurance. And I am writing a greater story still, one of triumph through tenderness, of beauty rising from the ashes. And finally know this: even if you have lost everything, even if your body never fully recovers, your soul is eternal. And I am not finished with you. I will restore what you thought was gone forever, not just your strength, but your purpose. I, Archangel Michael, tell you the entire universe is working in your favor. What once stood against you is now backing away. Your soul is moving toward freedom. You are not alone. Angels are stationed all around you. They are protecting your path. I myself go before you with a sword, tearing through the darkness. Let go of your worry. The delay is over. The time has come for you to experience peace, healing, and love. Blessings are near. Even when you collapsed from exhaustion, I was beside you. I am turning your tears into a shield. I have come to mend every crack in your heart. Listen, a new beginning is waiting for you. A beginning where your soul will have the freedom to fly. I am with you, in every moment. What tried to break you will now witness your strength. I am awakening in you a courage no one can take away. The days of feeling helpless are over. Now I make you aware of your divinity. Rise, for heaven is open for you. What was stuck in your life will now begin to flow. Love, abundance, peace, all of it has been commanded for you. Be ready to receive. Every force that held you back is now retreating by my command. I am clearing your path. You are safe under my protection. The love you were waiting for is now entering your life. And this love is not just from people, it is the love of heaven itself. I have heard your prayers. And I am not just here to listen, I am here to answer. You will now receive clear signs, the confusion will end. What you lost will now be returned. And more than that, I have bent heaven to turn your loss into a blessing. I am removing everything from your life that was holding you back. Chains are breaking. This is the time for your soul's release. The financial hardship you were facing is about to end. A decree of restoration has been issued for your life. I will take you to a place where you will not merely survive, you will live fully. You are being lifted, not abandoned. The peace that was broken in your home will return. Your family will be united again. I am entering where there was division and establishing divine order. The miracle you prayed for is about to happen. You will experience that heaven itself has descended to earth. Do not fear. I have come to fight for you. The forces that tried to suppress you will not stand before me. Your heart is about to be healed. That wound, which has been with you for years, will now be filled with my touch. I am restoring it with new strength. You are about to receive the honor that was written in your destiny but was delayed. Now no more barriers, I have come to bring justice. The direction of your future is now being made clear. The fog that had covered everything is now lifting by my command. The darkness in the depths of your soul has now been filled with light. That light is me and I dwell within you. Your soul will now rest in peace. Because the battle that raged within you has been silenced by my intervention. An army of angels stands around you. They are not only guarding you, but opening new doors for you. The answer you waited for years, has now arrived. Listen, I am the answer. You will not break anymore. Because I have placed such protection around you that no one can destroy it. Those who once rejected you will now witness the testimony of God in your life. Your restoration is my mission. The dreams that once seemed impossible to you, they are now within reach. My presence makes the impossible possible. I am calling you, rise, because your time has come. The things that were pulling you back are now severed. The gates of heaven are open for you. Now is the time to sing the song of your soul again, because life has returned, and I have come with it. You didn't lose anything, I was preserving you. What you thought was rejection was my protection. That door didn't open because the one ahead leads to destiny. Your sorrow is being exchanged for sudden joy. I'm not finished with you, I'm just getting started. Everything you endured prepared you for this very moment. I saw the tears you cried in silence. I recorded your pain and now I am turning it into purpose. What once broke you will now bless you. The shift is already underway. You've been misunderstood, mishandled, and misjudged, but heaven has never miscalculated your worth. I have called you chosen. Now comes the reward for your quiet obedience. Expect a holy interruption, miracles in motion. That fire didn't burn you, it refined you. I used the heat to reveal your strength. The people who walked away made space for the ones I'm sending. The next chapter will not resemble the last one. Your rising begins now. You walked through the storm and didn't curse me. You stayed faithful when it hurt. Now I'm breathing on your story. This is the season of divine applause. What you've done in secret, I will honor in the open. Delay is not denial. What I'm building takes time, and you are worth every second. While you waited, I was working behind the scenes. Now comes the unveiling, doors will open that no one can shut. They tried to count you out, but I never removed my hand from your life. I hid you on purpose so that no one could tamper with your growth. Now I will present you, elevated and established. Watch me restore your name. Don't grieve what left. Don't mourn what didn't work out. I have stored better for you. I'm calling in resources, people, and opportunities that will shock you. Stay expectant. My plans are unfolding quickly. I heard every whisper of your heart, the questions, the doubts, the fears. And I did not turn away. I stayed. I'm turning your cries into confessions of victory. You're about to live what you prayed for. This is not the end, it's the launch. The pit you were thrown into became the place where I planted greatness. I'm awakening what was dormant. You will rise with clarity, confidence, and divine favor. Your name has been spoken in rooms you've never entered. I've positioned angels on your path to unlock what's been hidden. You're walking into answered prayers disguised as surprises. Be ready. This is divine setup. I know it's been long. I know it's been hard. But not a moment was wasted. Every trial was training. Every delay was development. You're not just surviving, you're being prepared for supernatural success. The enemy celebrated too early. What he meant to destroy you became the very thing that exposed his defeat. You're not cursed, you're covered. You will rise again, stronger, wiser, and blessed. You didn't imagine it, I really did say breakthrough. And I haven't changed my mind. Even now, something is shifting in your favor. The season of resistance is breaking. Joy is returning to your soul. I have not forgotten your faithfulness. When others gave up, you kept believing. When you had little, you gave much. Now watch as I repay you with divine interest. Restoration is coming with acceleration. No one saw the nights you cried or the days you questioned your worth. But I saw it all. I bottled your tears and built a blessing with them. What's coming will heal everything that hurt. That pain didn't define you, it refined you. I'm using it as evidence of your growth. What looked like loss was actually multiplication in disguise. You're stepping into a new realm of glory. The doors that once rejected you will call for you. The tables where you were denied a seat will now ask for your presence. I am exalting you where you were once ignored. It's your turn now. You thought it was over. But I've just begun. You didn't lose, heaven was simply repositioning you. Get ready for elevation. What's ahead will silence every critic and vindicate every tear. You will not repeat the past. I've broken the cycles that tried to bind you. What held your family will no longer hold you. Freedom is flowing. You are the one I've chosen to rewrite the legacy. The promise is still alive. Even when you doubted it, I didn't withdraw it. Even when you walked away, I followed. Now watch how quickly I restore what you thought was lost forever. You're stepping out of shadows and into significance. This time, it won't be stolen. This time, it won't be delayed. You've been approved by heaven, and now earth must make room for your blessing. You were never alone in the fire. I stood with you in silence, shielding you from what should be destroyed you. Now the world will see what I always knew, there's glory in your survival. I allowed it to break so I could rebuild it better. I removed what wasn't rooted in truth. What I'm planting now cannot be shaken. Your foundation is me, and in me, you will never fall. You've asked me, why so long, and I whisper back, because what I'm doing is lasting. You won't have to fight this battle again. Permanent peace is settling over your life. I'm not just answering your prayers, I'm exceeding them. What's coming will make you forget the waiting. The glory I'm bringing will overshadow the grief. Stay open, stay ready, stay faithful. Your voice matters. Your presence carries light. The very room you walk into shifts because I walk in with you. You are not ordinary. You are anointed to bring change. This next chapter will not be filled with striving. It will be filled with ease. You've sown in tears, now reap in joy. I am the Lord of divine timing, and your time is here. You thought it would take years. I only need moments. When I move suddenly. Get ready for back-to-back breakthroughs. Miracles will chase you down. Favor will speak your name. What you feared the most will not happen. I've gone before you. I've disarmed the trap. I've dismantled the scheme. Now walk forward boldly, I've made the way clear. The wilderness wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I taught you how to hear me in the silence. Now I'll reward you in the spotlight. I will not waste your wilderness. Type Amen if you believe God.